Community. The people you hang out with, live with, interact with, work with, socialize with, do stuff with. That's what it's about. Your community. So we're talking about today, Everyday KT 376. So first and foremost, community plays a massive role in my life as it pertains to kilts. If it weren't for the kilted community down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I wouldn't have a kilt on. Those folks down there are awesome. If you ever get down there to go down to Scotfest, which is a massive, insanely amazing Scottish festival, Highland Games, please do. It's in September every year. Go down there, and if you ever get the chance, go to the whiskey tastings by Rubberite and Hardigan. Freaking amazing, hilarious. You will not find funnier. But that's what the community is all about. They're helping each other. They are supporting each other. They are working with each other to raise up everybody in the community. So that kilted community, you know, it's a tough community because, well, guys running around in skirts, it's kind of a hard sell. So, well, in a lot of places. So the community, you need to focus on the community because they're there when shit hits the fan. Every one of us at some point in our lives has had to rely on other people that we know. Or, you know, it could be our family, it could be friends, it could be the neighbor, it could be anybody in our community. So you need to keep tabs on the folks in your community, not in a crazy, weird stalker way, but in a help them out if they need it, because odds are you'll need their help at some point in your life. And that's just from the social aspect. When you're looking at it from a business aspect, it's a whole different animal. If you can create a community of folks that are interested in what you do, they like what you do, they like how you have to say whatever it is that you say, and they are willing to tell other people about it, well, then you've hit a grand slam. Because you have found a captive audience that is willing to basically sell for you for free. You cannot put a high enough value on that when it comes to business. Every business owner wants that kind of a community. They try and try and try to build that. The ones that succeed have that. The ones that fail don't. It's very, very simple. Very hard to do. Because you have to not only convince people that whatever it is you do is good, you have to convince them that it is so good it's worth them taking their time and telling other people about it instead of doing their own fun thing. So the community, in the business world, awesome, have to have it. In your personal life, even more awesome, because in business it's, you know, buy, sell, whatever. When it's your life, it could be your life. It could actually be your life that someone in the community saves because they happen to be at the right place at the right time, and you fell on the ice or tripped down the stairs or God only knows what kind of crazy things happen. It's those people in the community. They come by, they check on people, they are there when the cards are down and you've got no outs. It's those folks in your community that are so invaluable and you cannot squander. Do not piss those folks away. Just because you don't need them today, don't think that because you don't pay any attention to anything, they're just going to magically appear when your life goes to hell. So, do yourself a favor. Work with the folks in your community. Do something. Volunteer. Help out. Don't be that guy who just chills in his house until everything goes ugly and then says, hey, what about me? Help the folks around you in whatever way you can. Does not matter. Just something. So with that, I'm going to give you a Kiltology. So, community. Community actually is something that taught me this. Kiltology, it's volume 2, it's on Amazon, go buy a copy. Kiltology number 364, strength. The wearing of a kilt, or skirt as some would call it, does not make one weak. Not only does the kilting need the fortitude to deal with idiots and naysayers, some have the strength to throw trees, very large stones. Make sure you aren't behind a tree-throwing kiltie after he has had some bad haggis. If the back of his kilt flies up for no good reason, you should run. So how does that apply to community? Simple. It's that strength of character, that strength of being, that strength of will that helps keep folks like me and folks like a lot of other people going every day. And some days that strength is strong, some days not so much. And it's when it's not so much, that's when, the community as a whole, all of friends, family, relatives, everybody works together. Whoever's down, help bring them up. So do me a favor tomorrow, some point, sometime. I'm sure you've got somebody who's getting the raw end of the deal right now. Give them a call, send them a message, say hi, say something. Try to brighten their day a little bit. And if you can't help them, which would be even better. So I'll see everyone tomorrow, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Be strong. Put a kilt on.